Hey, what's going on, everybody? We're out here. This is Astor Community Center. It's packed in there. I'm gonna try and get in there in just a minute, but they're trying to cut down or shut down the springs here for all the boaters. You can see these guys in these orange shirts right here. They want to make sure that the spring's not shut down and closed down. But that's what they're doing up here in Astor. I'll get you guys in there. I may lose signal. So if you guys are around, this thing's going till 7:30, I believe it is. But people are still pouring in. You're not going to be able to get yourself a seat inside. But they're 100% trying to close down the Glen here to do some restoration. You can see everybody is now walking in. There's a county commissioner that's over here. And they want to give their boater rights. They tried to do this, where was that? They tried to do this back in COVID, shutting everything down. Now they're going to do it here and try and get it where people can't even go up in the Glen with their boat. You can go up there with a paddle boat. You can go up there with, I guess, a stand-up, something like that. But that's it. If you come down, if you guys are in this area, it's in the middle of nowhere, right by St. John's River. Let's go I'm going to take a peek inside, show you guys right over here. I'm probably going to lose signal. If it buffers, I'm sorry. We'll have another video that's out there eventually. But let's see if we can peek in here real quick for you guys. I'm just walking around outside because it's packed. We'll walk over here and
Yeah.
I'm going to take you through a different door.
You gotta get that guy right there.
Yeah. Go through that door. Please try to sign in under that banner. Okay, everybody's signature matters.
all right. So like I was saying, what they got going on is they got a public meeting there. You're not gonna be able to hear anything, see anything, but we got everybody out here. We talked to the president of the organization here just a minute ago, and she gave some explanation. We'll have a video that comes out. It's going to be impossible to hear anything in there because they've got the microphone turned all the way down. They got a couple news people up here. This guy's flying one of them whirlybirds or something. What you got? Whirlybird thing out there?
A drone.
That's it right there.
Yeah.
You know, those are. Yeah, there it is. It's right there. It's buzzing around.
I don't know.
You can probably.
I think it's over that way.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
So he's got that. That guy's got one hell of a beard. I like that beard, sir. Yeah, you got it. Small hat though. He got that little hat going. I don't know. That's compensation. But there's a lot of people still pouring in. Go away from the kid for a second there. There's a lot of people still pouring in, just coming in here. Anybody with an orange shirt that has an orange shirt on, they're in support of keeping this waterway open. But if you guys, I wish I should have got here earlier. That's what I should have done, but unfortunately I didn't. This guy's trying to get in here. Look at him. There they go. They got the news coming in. That's what I'm talking about. So the Glen here, they have a lot of fun down here. You get to bring your boat down here and ultimately have a good time. It's not like going to New Smyrna. A little bit different crowd over here. We came over here, tried to film the Astor disaster one time, and it wasn't a disaster. It was pretty good. But I'm not going to be live for too much longer here. I'll have a full video hopefully or something. We'll see what goes on. It is so impossible to hear anything. Look at this guy. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but the governor is proposing that FWC can't jump into your boats anymore without some probable cause. I like that.
No, the stickers for standing room only.
Yeah. So he's talking about those inspection stickers. You remember them inspection stickers like that? Let's see what they got. So here's a little bit of information about it. I don't know if you can screen grab it and do the QR code. Sorry, I'm not talking too much. I'm trying to figure this out. But that's it right there. Spring protection zone. Let's see what they got going on over here. Yeah, I should have got here a little bit earlier. It's tough. I wanted to get inside there.
You gotta wear a bell around your neck.
You can't hear anything, so I'll come out here and talk to you guys for a little bit. And we'll have a full video over here. Even they got some Ceto jackets on right there. Look at that. They need to be a sponsor. You like the dog? Let me see what you guys got in chat here. Spring protection zone. Yeah, that's more control. You can't have fun in 2025. Yeah, they tried to shut this down with COVID. Oh, social distancing and things like that. We're outside, and now it's like, well, they're having too much fun, and now we're gonna make sure that they don't come out there. This guy's got his Pop-Tart. You like that Pop-Tart? Yeah, he likes it.
But the fifth one, is my damn citation.
That's it. He got that Dundee hat on. Look at that hat. Now that's a knife. Got people with name tags walking in. These guys are going to be outside with us because there ain't no more getting in. You know what I mean? So, what have you guys been up to? I know I've been slacking on some videos. I know. Is that Jeff? Let me see what it is. Manatees involved? I think there are manatees here, but you don't usually boat manatees that need to be in the springs because it's like in Florida, when people get 75 degrees, they're like freezing their nuts off, so they don't really go out in the boat. Last video was yummy. Oh, that's because you like sitting there watching that stuff. Yep. Let me see what else we have. We're going to get some more. It's starting to warm up. You guys ain't getting in at all, huh? That's it. Last video was yummy. Y'all are thirsty, I tell you what. Jeffy, yes, it's me. I got here late. I can't even get in here and do anything. I wanted to actually say something. Just get thrown out of a public meeting. I like doing that. Here's some other information about it. Join Sober Florida to say no to spring protection zone. So they do have some manatees in here, but I mean, again, you don't boat when the manatees come to the springs. That's just the way it drops. Summer videos, yeah, we're gonna get some out there, Mitch. I appreciate you guys coming in and hanging out. Look at this guy, a little potato. That's it. But the orange shirts are a giveaway. That's the ones that are out here specifically for keeping the spring open. This is some country boy town out here. They got airboats down here and everything. So this isn't the same crowd as New Smyrna. Let's take a little tour around. Since I can't get in there and hear anything anyway, let's take a little tour around Astor Disaster down here. We'll see if we can come up and see if there's anything that we can peek at. It's a small little town. It ain't nothing to it. The tourism is the restaurant, the river, and that's it. Yeah, it's some good old boys. I ain't running my mouth down here. I'll get my butt whooped. Just kidding. Most of them are pretty good, so let's see. See if we can take a little ride down here. I don't know. Let me see what this sign says right up here. Would you mind if I can't get inside, but can I see what your sign says? Would that be all right?
So I'm actually one of the Pro Springs people.
Pro Springs? Oh, cool. Yeah. That's okay.
It's do as it lands.
Do as is needed to protect it. That sounds
I
good.
know there's a lot of people that are upset.
Yeah, anybody in an orange shirt, you want to stay away from them.
Oh, okay.
No, they're the ones that want to keep it open for the boating and stuff like
and
that. So
And I do get it. It's a beautiful place. And stuff,
Yeah.
but, I mean, if you look at it over the years, it's degraded so much. And
Has it?
even when it was closed for a while during COVID, a lot of the vegetation came back.
yeah, and that's what they were talking about with being closed during COVID, and they shut it down then. They're shutting it down now, but yeah, it's hard to get in there. But I'd try. I mean, it's
I
packed.
came in here, I was like, I should have gotten here like 20 minutes ago.
That's what I'm saying.
All
All right, good luck. Take it easy. So she's one. Well, hell, I don't know what to say here. Look at that. I'm gonna say it as it is. She wants to keep the spring open. I don't care. You can cancel me, whatever you want. I don't care. She wants to keep the springs open for the nature and whatnot, not to keep it open for the boats. But we're gonna take a little tour around here. Look at this. You ever seen how one of these people at home, how they take a bath? They put all them ducks in the thing. I got Jeep viewers, I'm sorry. You gotta be careful coming out in the woods like that. You get ticks.
I'm coming out of my car.
So we'll see what's going on here. Yeah, Boat Lives Matter. They shut it down during COVID. Harassing people. Y'all quitting already? You going home? I said, y'all quitting already? You going home?
We signed up, man.
That's all that matters. There's so many people in there. That's good. Well, y'all have fun. Take it easy. Let me give you one of the stickers. I don't know if let's see if I got one up here. Get off this thing. I came down and share it with my viewers. I run a channel called Credit Card Captain, so I do some boating videos and whatnot. Okay. So take it easy. Y'all have fun.
Thank you.
They're late too. We'll harass. Yeah, they need to bring one of the Royal Caribbean ships down here. Wouldn't that be funny? Come down in the spring with that? Listen, if there's a Baptist church in a town, it's a small town. I don't know what the hell's going on here. That's what I'm talking about. He's gonna put that thing in 4 low to get out.
No, it ain't getting full. It ain't work.
What you need? You need anything? You want?
What's that? I'm gonna go see if I can find somebody that I know up here. I got a floor jack. Got a rope. If not, I'll go get my other truck.
I was gonna say I don't have. I got a.
Ropes, I got ropes. You got everything? I can pull you out with that if you need to.
Well, let's see.
Yeah. If you'll pull me out, dude, I'll pay. I'll give you a little bit of money, whatever. Yeah.
I'll pull right through here.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, what the hell's going on
I
here?
was like, fuck, I didn't even see that.
That's how you do it right there. We're going to do a new channel called Credit Card Parking Lot Captain.
It was very well hidden, believe me.
We can do a tire rotation on this thing too now if you want. Look at that.
That ain't the first time I've done that.
Well, that's what they're made for, aren't they? Getting stuck and having fun. We can't get inside anyway. The damn thing's so packed in there.
Yeah.
Well, if you guys want to, we'll see. We'll see if we can watch this bad boy get pulled out. Because I can't get inside. I'd rather talk to you guys for a little bit. Well, we have some more videos coming out soon. I promise you that. Because I got to get them done. It's been tough. We had the hurricanes coming around this past year, and they tore up some stuff. The house flooded, and now the boat ramps are all tore up. So there's really not that much that we can get into as far as the boat ramps, because they're all down. And then plus, once it's 75 degrees, people get scared and their nipples get hard and cut their shirt. So they don't come out in the boats as much. Sorry if I'm making you guys dizzy. But I miss you guys. I know I'd love reading all the comments right over here. Who knew we were going to find something fun like this here to see? I'll make a fun day out of it, though. I like that, though. That's a 6.7 liter. That thing will pull your mom all the way home and back. Oh, he's getting a strap out there. I should go get the car and pull him out like I did the last time.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a...
Truck are you using? Motorhome? Oh, okay. Plenty of weight in that thing. All right.
We're gonna get the motorhome to pull this. I'll tell you what, Breaking Bad's about to pull this Super Duty out. I can't wait. He ain't messing around. What that thing got in there? Has it got a straight 6 or has it got a V8 in this one?
This?
Yeah.
454.
A 450. Oh hell yeah! You gonna pull?
Big dish.
Some of them older things they had some weird motors in them. Oh my god. This is not. I should go get the Tesla and pull them out. If you guys talk shit about the Tesla in here, I'll ban you and block you. It pulled out a Toyota something Sienna or something like that with a boat attached to it. Transmission was going bad. Well, he's firing 454 on there. Yeah, he's got a big boy motor in that thing. Yeah, I don't know where he's going to be. He's going to have to come in here tight.
I just realized he was in a boat.
I thought he was in this truck here. He's like, listen.
I did too. Now I'm thinking, where's he at?
I just wonder the words when you hit that and you're like, oh, damn.
Oh, I hear you.
Yep.
I hear you.
I'm a sailor. If something like that happens, it's on. I can't wait. But he's got the Breaking Bad trailer up there. That thing's. He's even got a PA up in the front. We're gonna see what's going on with.
He's having to put his bed up.
Yeah, he's having to do everything.
Oh, he's probably eating right.
That motorhome's 40 feet. They said, yep, it sure the hell is. I don't know where he's going. He's going.
Oh, well, I mean, he needs to go out there maybe and try to swing in here.
Yeah, that'd probably be it.
I can shorten that too. I don't know if he's got a hitch on the back or what he's got.
I don't even know if he has enough juice to start it. That thing sounded like it didn't want to start.
Really?
Yeah, he's opened up the.
Oh, shit. Switch over to auxiliary.
That's a clean engine. It had everything painted nice. We're gonna see if this motorhome.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Fired up.
We don't know who TV is at all.
You boat out there on the Glen then?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a nice place. I run that channel called that Credit Card Captain, so I love doing videos. We come over here every once in a while, but
Right.
yeah, it's not too bad. It's always nice and fun out here. There's not over in New Smyrna where I normally am at.
Right.
You get people that tear their boats up, tear the docks up.
Oh yeah. Yes, and I was born and raised in Daytona Beach.
Oh heck yeah!
Just settled pop so much in New Smyrna.
That thing purrs though. It's not. It don't sound bad now. A little tick tick.
Let's see how much ass you've got.
Yep. Well, if he goes out there, that looks like a little bit of mud there too.
Yeah. Hopefully he's not going to do that. He's halfway intelligent. I said to go out and come around like this.
Yeah, that makes more
And then I'll
sense.
shorten the rope. I didn't realize his rope was that long, but
Yeah, that's gonna juice.
I might be able to shorten
He's definitely got that thing up on the side over there. That looks good though. So if you guys are here hanging out, we're gonna see. Yeah, oh boy, this is it. We'll do. He just came in here and it tilted left and shot up like that. Ain't nothing you can do now. Yeah, I don't know if he can if the reverse is gonna work, because I'm sure he's already tried. You don't just sit here and be like, all right, this ain't working. You try something first, and likely that's what he did. And here he goes, breaking Bad's coming in. That's the shaggin' wagon right there. You pull up in one of those. All right, he's gonna come back a little bit.
Tell him to stay right there.
All right, stay right. He's good there. He's gonna shorten that strap up. He's gonna shorten the strap up. Look at this. We got this guy back in the back over here. Yeah, yeah. They said 40 feet. What's the actual? Is it 40? Yeah.
Not even 100% on that one.
Yeah.
About that probably.
This guy honking over here, old crusty thing. Come on, man. Yeah, this is when you get all out ideas like this, you got to just you come in and you bring the Flare motorhome in here. We're gonna see if it works. It's gonna work, but I guess he's got this thing loaded up. The tank's full. He's probably got water in there. He's gas in there, so this thing's heavier than shit. I just came here for the entertainment. There's a meeting inside, and I'm I'm not even going to it. We're gonna watch some fun here.
He'll have to honk the horn when he's ready.
All right, I'll do that. He says honk the horn when you're ready. He'll give you.
Okay, I'm right here. Hold
Yeah, honk the horn.
on.
Yeah, honk the horn when he's ready.
We're gonna see if this.
He's right here. He can read that.
Yep, I'll holler for you. He'll yank it right out. Yeah, I know. Darren
We're
coming.
only about, I don't know, 15 foot apart, but we'll be all right.
Darren coming in here honking his horn and stuff. People are trying to get stuff done, and you got this guy. Reet. FX4 off-road. I didn't expect this. All right, he's got it on. We're gonna give him a holler. I need to be fin. All right, he's in reverse. Look at this. Ain't got no juice. There it goes. All right, he's good. Ha. That worked. Well, that's some trust here. All right, you got shout outs to some sponsors and things like that? Nothing? We got that strap out there. We ain't got no sponsors for this one. That was a good pull.
No. Local Astor boy.
That's it. They know how to get it done, so.
Yep.
Well, we're gonna go back around, see if we can't see something else. Give a shout out. That thing. That's it.
That's not how it is. He's stuck in that tail and get out.
Well, that's nice. I mean, he's gonna throw him a couple bucks and get out there.
Right there for yourself.
That's nice of him. Well, got to see that. That'll be $500. If you get a tow truck out here, that tow truck will 100% cost you $500 just to get that thing pulled out. That could have done it. If that didn't work, I was going to go get the Tesla and rip my front bumper off. It look like y'all going hunting? Got your colors on for hunting. You going?
Oh, yeah.
They still got that meeting going on all day, huh? Yeah. I'm out here riding around on one wheel. We'll see what these guys are doing. This guy's quitting already. Oh man. We'll zip up here and then we'll end it after that. We got some entertainment. As I was mentioning, this thing is packed. You can't get in here. Ain't no way to get inside. But I'm sure they'll have some footage or something of it like that. One last thing before we go, we'll just put it out here. We'll go from this area. Might be able to do a screenshot on this QR code if you want to read up some of the information. There it is. Well, let's see. Let's take a walk right around this little town up here, see if I can't get my ass ran over. Oh. Look at that car. Woo! Look at this little boat storage area right here. God dang, that one's dry. Look at the mold on that thing. Ain't got no tires on it. I need to just come down here and do dirty boat tours. If you ain't seen them, that's it. This is like a graveyard. Y'all ever dumpster dive at a boat place and see what you find? Let's go in here and look. Look at this. That'd be like flooring for a new home. That thing right there, I ain't got shit in here. That thing's seen some better days. Holy hell. I didn't mean to keep you guys here live and get bored with me or anything like that, but I'm bored. I drove 50 minutes to come over here, and I can't even get inside. Well, you know who I am? Nah, it's a packed house. There ain't nowhere you can get in there. Oh, dang, this is where you come over here and get your new lower. What is wrong with these places? Now look at this damn thing. Man, Jerry came over here and rigged this one up. Look at that thing. Probably gonna get kicked out of here. What do they call that? A tuna tower on another boat? What do they call it on one of these things? Let's see, Astor Community Center this way. Look, they got an old abandoned Honda Marine, Astor Marine. Well, let's zip down here. God, you guys are not gonna have any more videos. I'm gonna get killed riding on this road. It's 50-something mile an hour. Woo! Fucking cold. Let me see what these guys got. What's this guy doing? This is Sparky's. He's checking his blood. That guy's checking his blood pressure right there. Look at this one parking all weird. Anyway, so this is one of the restaurants here, Sparky's Place Restaurant. They got the swamp. They got a swamp burger here. I have a feeling after this place lets out over here, it's going to be busy here. And the burgers are to die for. Look at them. So if you guys just joining in, sorry about all this. We were going to come over here to the Astor Community Center and have a little chit chat on here. I didn't know there was going to be this many people here. There's more people who care about boats than I realized over here. It is a golf cart community. What the hell is that? Is that a Zuzu? That isn't a Zuzu, damn trooper. Damn, I think I was conceived in one of those. I don't remember, but what's going on? What is up with all these old cars here that are like classics? That's pretty neat. Take it easy now. See it. Ooh. We got the Mustang GT. Gun guy. I ain't messing with him then. And let's go down here and then I'll call it quits with you guys. I hate to do that, but I mean, oh, you know what? The back door's open. Let me go see if I can sneak in there. Let's do that. I'm cold. I should have wore some pants.
Does not have their riparian rights protected by NSPD, and they could continue to use their docks and property for access. The group talked about the relocation effect that may occur that would simply push voters to other nearby springs and spread possible sources of harm to other locations if an SPZ were established. The possibility of squatter boats affecting the quality of the spring. The history of any mooring ball projects in and around the spring and the difficulties surrounding the installation of such a project in an area close enough to be beneficial for public access. Some members expressed doubts about the evidence submitted in the request and whether it truly showed harm being done to the spring by vessels. Again, the subject matter experts and review agencies found that evidence was present that showed harm was occurring due to vessel activity. The working group were then asked to take each of the possible prohibited activities in turn for consideration. For each of the activities, beaching, mooring, anchoring, and grounding, members were asked to share their thoughts about what impact the activity poses to the spring, the possible severity of that impact, and the effect on the voting public if that activity were prohibited. Currently, personal watercraft and small boats beach on the western portion of the spring and spring run. Group members relayed that when a vessel is beached, It has the potential to damage vegetation along the bottom and edge of the spring, and that vegetation is important to prevent erosion. Members acknowledge that it's possible that more damage is done to vegetation by trampling than by the vessels themselves. Members indicated that if beaching of vessels were prohibited, vessel traffic would be pushed elsewhere within the Lake George Springs system. It would not mitigate the issue, just move it to another sensitive area. Some members expressed that prohibiting beaching would be acceptable to them, while others disagreed. A working group member relayed that smaller vessels, many with children, tend to navigate to the edges of the spring and spring run and are more likely to beach or ground vessels for ease of access. The working group members outlined that the only location where grounding a vessel would be an issue is on the western side of the spring, where the spring is shallow enough to allow for a vessel to strike or rest on the water bottom and not be beached. Some members of the working group did not view grounding as a serious threat to the spring and thought the damage done to the spring by grounding was minimal. Others thought that groundings have the potential to do more harm to any vegetation that may be present. Both opposition and support were heard for the prohibition of grounding of vessels within the spring and spring run. Members and FWC staff discussed the wide variety of ways a vessel could be moored, including being attached to a mooring pole or buoy, to another vessel, or to trees or docks. A group member brought up the fact that if mooring was prohibited in Silver Glen Springs, then private property owners who have docks along the spring run would be prohibited from docking their vessels. FWC staff clarified that the creation of an SPZ would not impinge on the riparian rights of property owners. Some members of the working group said that mooring vessels to one another did not pose a significant impact on the spring. Currently, 1 or 2 boats will anchor and multiple boats will tie off to those boats, which reduce the number of anchors used. Members expressed that tying off vessels to trees along the bank of the spring had the potential to significantly damage the spring by pulling up small trees necessary to prevent erosion. Some members said that if mooring was prohibited, this again would simply push boat traffic elsewhere along the Lake Spring system, and if mooring alone was prohibited, this would likely increase the use of anchors in the spring. Regarding shoreline degradation, members mentioned the possibility of fencing the shoreline to prevent access to enable vegetation to grow. The possibility of a prohibition of anchoring was likely the most spirited discussion had by the group. Some group members expressed their views that if anchoring was prohibited within the spring, it would present a significant public safety issue for visitors. Visitors would be forced to anchor outside the spring in Lake George and swim to the spring in order to enjoy it. Since the weather on Lake George can be very unpredictable, with strong storms materializing with no notice, these members felt that prohibiting anchoring would likely result in the loss of life. Other members commented on the damage that pulling anchors does to the water bottom, with the possibility of uprooting submerged aquatic vegetation and increased turbidity. Members brought up the substantial economic impacts that prohibiting anchoring would have. Numerous boat rental businesses, including those that rent houseboats that typically stay overnight at Silver Glen Springs, would suffer losses if anchoring was prohibited. The possibility of using GPS-enabled propulsion systems to maintain a boat's position in the spring was brought up, but the group quickly determined that this approach was not feasible. These units are not very accurate, the flow of the spring would require constant propulsion from the motor, and the number of boats using such a system would have to be so low from a safety standpoint to prevent accidents. This does not pose a viable solution to anchoring. Members brought up the fact that Native American archaeological resources have been identified in the spring, and that anchoring can possibly disturb and even unearth those resources. Finally, the group took up concepts of an SPZ that would be time limited or limited in scope geographically. Working group members were asked to give their views on an SPZ that was only in effect for certain times of the year or only on weekdays or weekends. Members expressed that the high season in the spring is normally April through September, with most traffic occurring on the weekends. Less busy times include late fall and winter, with slight upticks in traffic around the holidays. Summer holidays see the largest numbers of boats. When considering an SPZ during the non-summer months, group members with a background in submerged aquatic vegetation informed the group that having a seasonal or weekday or weekend only SPZ would likely not make a meaningful difference in any harm being done to the spring by vessels. Working group members were asked for their views on an SPZ that only prohibited certain vessel activities within a portion of the spring and spring run, allowing activities within the exterior portion but prohibiting those activities towards the interior portion of the spring. Some members voiced their opposition to this concept, citing a slippery slope, fearing that an SPZ of this nature would likely expand to encompass the entire spring eventually. The group discussed various possible solutions to the challenge of maintaining all or most of the current access while mitigating harm occurring due to vessels. They discussed the possibility of establishing an anchoring limitation area to limit overnight anchoring within the spring. This was a significant issue for boat rental companies whose clients enjoy anchoring for multiple days in the spring. Group members talked about creating a fee structure that would be dedicated to ongoing spring restoration efforts. The idea of a vessel sticker or annual pass to allow anchoring or use of the springs, which would be used for an ongoing spring restoration effort, was put forward as well. The group discussed the idea that allowing only pole anchors for vessels anchoring within Silver Glen Springs would likely mitigate effects from anchoring. FWC legal advisors provided information that at this time, types of anchors are not carved out in statute, so prohibiting or allowing only certain types of anchors is not legally feasible. Florida statutes would have to define pole anchor and allow it to be singled out as an anchoring type. The group did mention that for certain sizes of vessels, pole anchors would not be feasible simply because they would be difficult.
So you can hear kind of what's going on in there. They got like a old school PowerPoint presentation. They're essentially telling you all the stuff that happened, everything that's going on there, but it's going to be fire when the public comments come on. I can't stand in there and sit there and listen. When public comment comes on, oh, they're going to light them up. These people aren't here to say, don't come to the spring and let's shut it down and do all that. These people, this is their life. They have fun here. They come to Lake George. They go here. This is where you have fun. You enjoy it. Anyway, let's see what we got here in the chat. I want to read it here. It is BS. I know it is. It's bull. Stand your ground or it'll all be over. How about we all stop boating for income? And that's it. Let me see what else we got. Find a drunk boater. Y'all didn't see the methmobile? I mean, not the, what is it called? What do we call it over here? Breaking Bad van, pull that truck out. Artifacts. They call the artifacts what do they call them? What was that word? Resources. I guess they call that natural resources. Well, if it unearths it, then pick it up and put it into a museum or something like that and have people go look at it. Everybody wants to have some fun. Get it done. Let me see. You can't anchor on most small rivers that have springs. Yeah, that's about it. Well, I'm going to go back in there. I'll chat with you guys for a little bit. I know this isn't like fun. You guys are sitting here like, what in the hell was I doing over here? Why am I watching Credit Card Captain come over here? I'm just cruising around just running my mouth about stuff. This place is packed. There's so many people here that I didn't even know there's this many people near Astor. I want to go in here and get a burger or something like that. I'm hungry. But I mean, what we saw right here, if I can get, see, I can't even get down there because if I go down this way, I'm gonna get ran over. It says 45, but they're doing 65. I don't know. We'll do one more circle around, see if they do some public comments or something like that. I think that's what they do. What's going on, man?
Good skills, bro.
Oh, this thing's fun. You want to try it and break a leg?
No, I'm not breaking the leg. That guy rides past me with a helmet on.
I normally do too, but I'm just, yeah, it's wild.
He's got full armor.
Oh, does it really? Yep. Not for me.
Like Bionic Man.
When you bust your ass on them, it hurts though. I know that.
Yeah, I can see green around me.
Let me see where I'm gonna go. Where do you guys want to go? You want to go back to the graveyard over here? I don't know. Oh my God, this is how I die right here. Look at this. God dang. that big ass Boston whaler back there. We found this little graveyard over here. They got all kinds of stuff in it, but nothing runs. They got, I don't think anything runs. The lower's gone on that one. I don't think it was stolen. I think it was just salvaged and brought it something else. This is where I told everybody, this is where I need to do dirty boat tours. Yeah. Look at this one. Is there a lower on it? Yeah, that one's good. That might fire out. Look at that stainless prop on there. But if you got one of them 1984 like Yamahas or what do they have? Suzuki's back then, real good. You can come over here. You can come over here and get some parts for them. I think you got about three whole boats you can put together with all the pieces and parts laying around. That's cold. I'm gonna go back over that. I'm going back over there when there's when they got public comment. People are pissed. All right, that's black mold. Yeah, they got one fixer-upper there with all of them. Let's see what we got in comments. I apologize. Your mom would flip if she saw you do that? I know. Thank you. I'm not going to die. I think I'll be good. I love... this is Astor, Randy Roth. You related to Rick Ross? Something like that? Beer time, that's it. She got them boots on. Snake.
And that's what she said. So, and then you go.
We're gonna zip back over here.
You want to sign in?
Yeah, you can see what's going on. If this wasn't a meeting, they'd go to jail. That's like peeping Tom stuff over there, looking through the windows. But there ain't no room in there. That's the problem. They got... That guy said it right. I don't know if you heard that. He's like, we're paying them to prosecute us for crimes on our own property. They know what they're doing. But Florida Wildlife Commission, they passed that little rule, or I think it's a proposal. Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. These are the people that are from around here. They ain't got boats like you think they got boats. They got airboats. But what I was going to say is that the governor, I think the governor's proposing, we're going to talk about this a little bit more on another video, but the governor's proposing that there is going to be no more just random boat stops. They don't want you stopping the boats. You're going to have probable cause to stop the boats. And that's what the governor proposed. So now they can't come in here to the Glen and start grabbing people and just doing safety inspections left and right. What's up, Tommy Wood? Yeah, I think this one will get loud. If you guys want me to stay live for a little bit, just throw a 1 in the comment. If not, I don't want to keep going in and out of there and getting in people's ways. What's up? Did I say that out loud? I don't know if I did. Stay live? All right, I'll stay live. It's just most of you guys from the James channel, I think. I think 15 minutes they got public comment. I think that's what they just said. So 1, you want to stay live? You missed you. All right, Jeff, I appreciate it.
Storms, wildlife, hurricanes. I mean, so you're blaming
Let's see what's going on here. May have the window open over here.
This is their requirement. For those of you in the back who want to talk, please be quiet and be respectful for just a few more minutes. Thank you. It is important that you guys understand what Save Our Voting Rights have been doing. part of that tag group that you hear him talk about, the spirited conversations. Y'all know Matt Moss, my vice president. He's the spiritedest one I've ever met in my entire life. Then there's me, okay? We have voiced everything that you guys have shared with us for a year and a half. We have been your voice. We have been your person to be representing. Tonight, you guys get to be here and represent us as well. So the things I need you to understand is, like Rob said, if 10 people...
Oh, Jeffy, thank you for that. I appreciate it.
Just get up and say, I'm against it, or I'm for it. We don't need to hear the same thing over and over again. Not that I don't want to discourage you guys.
So what they were saying in there is that she's already given, she's the president of the group that kind of has been spearheading all of this stuff that's going on, and she's given the warning right now to say, hey, you know, let's keep it civilized, let's keep it that. They got a lot of police out here. You know how it goes. They have a meeting and they know there's going to be some conflict. They probably got other people coming in. You got this guy running around over here. His razor broke, so that's the way it goes. We'll see where he's going. Let's go follow him for a little bit. I don't know where he's going. They're doing little speeches like that. So yeah, when it gets back on here, we're gonna stick around for public comment. Jeffy, thank you for that $20 super chat there, man. That's nice of you to do. You guys don't have to do that. I don't ever want that. I should turn it off because it's the way it goes. I want to make sure you guys just enjoy this and you don't have anything to worry about. And I don't want to be obligated to you. I'm just kidding. I don't know. Let me see what I can do to talk. Razor broke, did you hear that? You're a big fan? Thanks, man. You're enjoying it? Yeah, I mean, I haven't been live on my other channels much. I'm going to go around here, though. Get those. Let's start this thing up. All right, we're getting back on this. I'll see if I can come through here and not break my nuts. There we go. Oh, damn, did you hear that? They got a lot of people coming out here. It's going to get loud. These guys are going to have, everybody's out here talking. I'm cold. Oh, you like that Warren Sapp interview, man? I appreciate that. That was fun. I like that guy. He's a champ. Well, we're gonna look at some comments here. Let me see this. I love you. What? I don't even own a boat, and I'm here for your commentary. I was doing some fun ones earlier over here, talking about some lady gets out of her truck climbing through the woods, and I told her she needs to check for ticks. I do. My brain goes 24/7 like that. I'll look at something stupid, and my wife is like, "Can you shut up?" Thank you, Tribe. That was a great interview. I appreciate it. Let's see what else here. Peter, I love you. I love your rapier wit. That's what it was. Rapier wit. I got it. Let's eat. You want to go watch me eat? I don't think so. Poppy says, I take my pontoon boat to use a pole and anchor similar to a power pole. My PWC buddies tie up to my boat. They run a train on your boat, huh? I like that. Yeah, sometimes that's the best thing to do is just daisy chain the boats and create a little flotilla, you know. I like it. This thing's good, right? You want to try it real quick? I'll hold your hands. It is very, like, if you had a helmet and everything like that on there, I'd definitely do it. But it will slide out from underneath you and it will do
balance this way and that way.
But I like it because I can get anywhere with it. 20 miles and I can go everywhere with it. So. Yep.
I just bought a e-bike, but it's too big to haul around.
Yeah.
I want something like for my truck.
Yep.
How far will they go?
20 miles.
Oh, that's a long way.
Yeah, there's catfish fry. They got it does 20. Yeah, 20. It hauls ass. It'll make you hurt when you fall. Let me see what else they got. They got a couple other people coming out. Let me see if we can. I want to see if we can talk to that commissioner. He's. I don't know. He's here. His name is Danny or something like that. I'm walking around. When I'm riding around on this thing, everybody thinks I'm taller. I'm short. I'm like Tom Cruise short. Yeah, it's fun to do those lives over there. I love you cutting comments on your other videos. Yeah, it's fun, man. I love it. You guys can find me on Facebook. It's under Mark Dickinson. You can see it up there. I do a little bit of other stuff. I just started a new little thing that I do on my own page. I have fun with it. It's just called Florida Man Reviews, and it's just seeing something in public and running my mouth about it, like Credit Card Captain, but a little bit different, like there. What happened to the other guy?
Yeah.
Tore him up, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so he's like stupid stuff like that. Look at these guys in the Durango. Oh, public comment's gonna be fun. I don't normally do lives on this channel, but I'm bored as hell sitting around here by myself. I told a few people to come over here, but they aren't gonna make it. Let's see what we have in comments. Lost a good hip on one of those things. Yeah, that's it right there. Three CAT scans later. Exactly. Son of a bitch, this guy's coming right here. You want to race? Watch this. Here we go. 3, 2. Hold on, give us some gas. 1. I like his thing. It says, "We the people are pissed off." He must live there. I ain't fucking with him. Look, they got FWC hiding back here in the corners too. Let me see what else we got. Very rare. If I missed a comment, just post it back in here again and I'll do it. Great interview. Thank you. Thank you. Hell yeah. Let's go see if this wood dude is in here in his truck hiding out. Let's stick a damn sticker on his car. What's this? Oh, FWC. He gonna take one home with him. There it is. Boom. You can enjoy that one. Maybe we'll see it on his boat or something. That's probably that captain or lieutenant that's in there that was doing all the speaking. He ain't got no personality. I mean, all due respect with the guys that run the FWC stuff, but hell, when you stop a boat and you ain't got no reason to stop the boat, just to check, that ain't right. I don't do much, Tim. My wife hollers at me and says I need to be doing more and working and doing all this other stuff. She gets on to me about the videos more than you guys do. She's like, "Are you ever going to put out another Credit Card Captain video?" I'm like, "Yeah, I've been doing all videos all week long. Let me let you not forget, you got a pool back there. You got that. I got the yard all cleaned up after the hurricanes." And I asked her, what did she do? And I had to go get a hotel after that. My ass was in trouble. I don't know what, I'm not going to call her my old lady, but my old lady, when I told her that, she's like, "You can go find somewhere else to live." I was like, "This house has been mine well before you were born." It was over. That tent is not cool. That tent looked pretty good. Look at this one here. I ain't messing around. Man, if I could grow a good mullet, I would do it. I would have that. But the problem is when I try to grow my hair out, it turns into a big giant fuzz ball. And then the next thing I know, people are coming up with fire extinguishers trying to put it out because it's all red and stuff like that. So it's wild. She got her mermaid shirt on. Here we go. We're going to bust my butt.
Now that they put cabins, Airbnbs, whatever on that thing, they're not
Well,
affected and they've got a monopoly on the whole string. So it's like, okay, now there's a conflict of interest.
This guy's got a dog. Is that your dog, sir? You sure it is?
Yeah.
You coming out here looking like, Hey, where am I going? What's up, Pop? Hi.
She's good.
Or she. She's
She's extremely.
I don't know. She turned her nose up at me right there for a second. She's like, I don't like the way you smell. You got cats, boy.
She's extremely. She's never even attempted to
That's
bite
good.
anybody. Mice and rats, different story.
That's it. She'll go after those, huh?
Oh boy.
Well, we got 50 of you guys in here. Is that true? Let me see. I missed the live. Did they make a decision? No, they didn't make a decision yet. That's cute pup. Late to the party. What's the squirrel police doing there? They're telling everybody that they're going to possibly close down the pool. And they play, what's the word? My vocabulary is not real big, so I just placate. Is that the right word? They are patronizing and placating. Is that the right word? I got to look it up. They're coming in here having this meeting thinking they're going to make some decision. They already made their decision. Hey, Siri, can you define placate? See if I got that right.
Placate means make someone less angry or hostile.
No, I don't think that's the right word then. I don't know. Cajole? Uh-oh. Is it true that people try to use a fire extinguisher on my hair? Have you seen my hair? Look at this. I'm going to show you how old I am now. Look at that. That's exactly what I'm talking about. They come up and they see that red hair and a big old fluff like that. And next thing they know, they're like, yo, you're on fire, homie. That's it. Fort Myers, oh my gosh. Cajole? Cajole? Let me see. Bamboozle, yeah. Any of these public meetings they have, unless they're out here with torches and pitchforks and stuff like that, they're going to make the decision that they already made. That's the only time that you get change is when they come out here with pitchforks and torches, and they're stomping to the ground and they're like, "You're going to do what I say. You work for me." But on situations like this, it's not like that. These guys coming in. These are the media. But we did come over here. Look at this. We did come over here and we did one of the videos in the Astor disaster. It wasn't too bad. I might just not be here in the right time. I think I came down in the morning and I didn't stay till the afternoon when everybody's tore up. It's a long day though. We got about 5 minutes and then they're going to do public comment. I don't even know how much battery I have. It's going to go black for a second. Oh my gosh. This phone was fully charged when I got here. It's got 8% on it and that's all it has. We're going to go sit in the car for a minute. I brought merch up here. Some people grabbed some earlier. They were like, can I get a sticker? I got that. Copyright. I got to plug. But this phone. Oh, I'm on the other phone. That's why. That might be why. Damn. I might have made a mistake. I wish I could charge off that one wheel. I don't even think I have my battery. I normally have a battery charger with me too, but I didn't bring anything today. Let's see how ugly I am today. All right, here we go. Let me do some Q&As in the chat here. Let me see what's going on. Floor it. Ain't going nowhere. Let's see what you guys got. Let me see. Butter's not generally violent people. You ever seen them when they get drunk and go out there? They want to fight everybody. It's about out of town folks mess up the river. That's it. Christ, I thought you were in your 50s. What, from my appearance or the way I sound? Placate. Yeah, did I just mess it up? Yeah, if I ever get lost, take off my hat. It's like a spotlight. But I'm getting old, man. I got like, it's like, I don't know if you saw it in there or not, but I don't even know how to get it to show you. But look, it's got like white stuff in it anymore. I thought I was still 20 at one point in time. I woke up, my knees were hurting. And next thing I know, I've got like taken a leave and stuff like that. Sound. Is the sound not working? I think they're getting ready to start public meeting. We're gonna have a hell of a time up there when it comes down to it, because they're gonna be. I'm telling you, they're gonna be loud. These people don't like this. I'm gonna listen up. But I'll give you like 5 minutes of it, and then I'm gonna film the rest with my other camera here, and then and we'll go from there. I just didn't realize this thing was gonna be that dead already. Audio's good. Thanks, Tribe. I appreciate it. You say nice words to ease their concerns. Get it? Listen, if there wasn't that many people in there, my speech to them, I have one that here, I'll read it because she's a viewer that's really nice, and I'm going to tell you, I'll read her thoughts here, and I'll try my best, because she said it was 3 minutes, but I got here and I told her, I'm like, listen, there ain't no me reading, because one, I don't know if you know my education level or not, but I don't read. And then on top of it, there's when I say an ass ton of people, there's an ass ton of people. So here's what it said. This is one of my viewers, Stephanie. It says, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed members of the community, today I stand before you to discuss a pressing issue that not only affects our beloved St. John's and Lake George, but also the border ecosystem that sustain them. See, I can't read. The proposal to close the Silver Glen in hopes of restoring eelgrass is not only misguided, it's a decision that could ultimately harm. I'm like a damn squirrel. There's so many people walking around me, it makes me nervous. So, where was I at? This is why I can't read. But also the border ecosystem that sustained them. The pros of then there's misguided. That it's misguided. It's a decision that could ultimately harm our waterways and the recreational activities we cherish. To begin, let's consider the size of the Silver Glen compared to Lake George. The Silver Glen is a narrow run measuring approximately a sixth of a mile. How'd she do a sixth of a mile? I don't understand. 6'2", it's like 6/10 of a mile. All right. She's going to kill me for reading it like this. All right. Of a mile. With Lake George stretching over 46,000 acres, the stark contrast highlights that even if we were to close the Silver Glen, the impact on the larger ecosystem of the Lake George would be negligible. Eelgrass, which is crucial for maintaining healthy aquatic habitats, relies on various environmental factors that extend beyond the confines of the single waterway. So essentially, she's just saying, like, no matter what you do, it's gonna be a mess. And then she says in closing here, I urge you to reconsider the proposals of the Silver Glen, and the potential for restoration of the eelgrass cannot be achieved through such limited and misguided approach. Instead, we must advocate for sustainable solutions, protect our waterways, support our local economy, and preserve the recreation opportunities. That's it. Thank you. There's a little bit more in there, but that's it. I told her there ain't gonna be no speaking. So what does she say here? I'm watching on Teams, but nothing has started. All right, that's it. Let me put some light on here. I can't even see anything. I hear wooing and hooing. Let's get back in there. Oh man, I don't know how much battery I have. It's gonna go black for a second again. Let me just see how much I gained. 20%. So I think we can go back in there for a little bit. I'll get you guys some comment right here. 1/6 is 1600ths. Jesus. All right, let's go back in here. I ain't playing with y'all anymore. Don't say anything about the car either. I bought it because it drives myself. I didn't buy it because I'm a tree hugger. Oh, there's my helmet. All right. I heard some wooing, but let's see how it goes. We'll see. That'd be me speaking right there. I'd be blasting people's ears up with reverberation.
You can always send comments to voting, public comments, and I did want to let you all know, remember, this meeting is being recorded by the media, and our virtual meeting attendance. Up here, you're going to be on camera. I think that's about it.
Gonna be on camera, just so you know, you're gonna be on camera. Always. Makes perfect sense.
It is. Thank you. The good thing is that you don't get to talk. It's too complicated. I'm only this. I don't want to do this physically.
Oh, yeah.
With the beard? Yeah. Really?
All right, so we're shuffled up. Our first speaker tonight is Dan Robbins.
Good evening, board members. Can everybody hear me?
No.
I'll try that. How about now?
Speak loud.
Good evening, board members. Thank you for taking the time to engage. There we go. To engage with us as community efforts to seek the best resolution possible to the issues before us today. My name is Danny Robbins. I'm the District 3 Councilman for Volusia County, which encompasses all of Southeast Volusia from Port Orange South to State Road 46 in Mims, to include the Mosquito Lagoon. In my personal life, I'm a licensed fishing captain, boater, hunter, and outdoor enthusiast, which spends a great deal of time with my family on St. Johns River, its lakes, and its springs. Also, before I forget, I'm accompanied by several of my council members, Don Dempsey, Don, raise your hand. My colleagues have served with me as well on the county council. I'm before you tonight, along with many in the audience, in hopes to seek alternative solutions to collaboratively work together with you to achieve the desires of our shared constituency. Just like in Southeast Volusia, we have many challenges when it comes to our water quality and environmental protection. As a community, we have collectively taken the stance and recognized the value of conservation and that planning for the future is crucial for the survival and continual use of the things we all love. Out of 67 counties in the state of Florida, Volusia County is number 2, only behind Hillsborough County being number 1 when it comes to environmental protection and conservation. Volusia County taxpayers and the county council have invested hundreds of millions of tax dollars in the last few years in conservation efforts to include countywide septic and sewer projects that address the affluent, nitrogen and phosphates entering our waterways, updates of stormwater, studies and projects, and continue our strong partnership with FWC and FINE, the Florida Inland Navigation District, to tag and remove derelict vessels. Doing our part by finding a balance with our constituency has shown that we can protect our precious resources while maximizing our recreational use of our resources and at the same time not negatively impacting our economy. These collaborative practices have proven to work towards achieving not only a healthier environment, but a healthier, more resilient economy across the entire county. Although I do not speak for my colleagues tonight, I know them well enough to say that we all primarily agree that we should exhaust all means necessary and look at all options before additional regulations are adopted. Many in our workforce, business owners, and families have still not recovered and are still feeling the pain from COVID-19 shutdowns we experienced several years ago. The unintended consequences from adopting the current proposals will continue to kick them while they're down, and it will indefinitely cripple not just the community of Astor, but many that play a crucial role in the economy and vitality of Volusia County. The people simply cannot afford it. No one, including myself, likes to hear complaints without bringing forward solutions. I ask this board and council to consider alternative measures like enforcement of current policy on the books, looking into changes that bring chemicals in our waterways for aquatic control. Consider enforcing the stay of resident or transient houseboats, increasing enforcement or penalties for illegal sewage dumping. And consider deploying organized mooring buoys in the run to avoid any possible unwanted environmental disturbances. And I am also open to offering my time and resource to help achieve whatever our collective goal may be. In closing, please accept a letter provided by the Volusia County Council, which had unanimous support with finding alternative solutions to the issue at hand. I also ask, prior to any adoption of the new regulations, to please vet and ensure the measures proposed align with Governor DeSantis and state legislature's new voter freedom initiative. And the next overall government stance, as well as our current administration's stance of finding amicable solutions that help, not hurt the American people. Thank you.
Don Dempsey.
Working? Can you hear me? No. Okay. I think you took my trust me. I trust you? I trust you. No, you don't trust me. I'm Don Dempsey. I'm a District 1 representative. Go ahead and take it off. Take it off? Untape it. Untape it. Okay, I'll just stand here. All right. My name's Don Dempsey. I'm the District 1 representative here for Volusia County. This is my district. I've been a practicing attorney here in Volusia County for 35 years now. I've dealt with FWC and its officers for all of those years, and I can honestly say that they're a good group of people to work with. They care about the environment and they care about the citizens. So I have no beef with your agency. I think y'all are good people. But I hope that you guys can go back and remember back in the 90s when Grover Ashcraft was holding my position with the county council and the issues they had when they started the boating speed regulations up and down the St. Johns River. At one time, we used to have countless people put in down at Lake Monroe, down in Seminole County. And it was a day-long event, but they would go up the St. Johns River, destination Silver Glen. Silver Glen's been a draw from all over. The economic impact it had when they imposed those speed zones and no-wake zones up and down the St. Johns River wiped out all the restaurants, the businesses. It had a devastating impact on their business. Now, fast forward, here we are, everybody puts in here in Astor, destination Silver Glen. I'm afraid it's gonna have the same impact. I mean, we just can't walk away. This is not a boom town by any stretch. I mean, the biggest part of their economy is the Glen. And if you kill that, we may end up a ghost town. And it's not fair to these people. There's certain times, I think, when we have to be more concerned about the people than fish. And writing a new law.
Hey, listen, they got all the politicians speaking first. They got all that. They're going to be nice and quiet. And I got to jump out here again. Either that or I got to kill the live stream because I'm going to lose the battery on this one. But Danny Robbins, what he said up there in the beginning was kind of right. It's like you don't need to take all this stuff out and rip everything out and do all this. There's already acts on the boards where there's let me get in here. I should have damn charged. There's a boater's right to boat that I guess the governor already had put out there and done some stuff with. I'm not going to sit there and listen to these guys, the politician portions of it. The people are what I want to hear about. Let me see what it is here. Let me read some of these here. It'll jump up just a tiny, tiny bit. Seems like every time they conserve more resources in my experience, or for me to experience, I never get to experience the resources again. Exactly. Make a problem and fix it till it's a real problem. That's it. Lake Popka was destroyed. I think it was, wasn't it? And we get be careful. We already do. Yeah, exactly. James, Northeast Florida. Hey, there you go, country folk. That's it. I don't pour fuel in the water. That's like you don't. I mean, no one does that. Ron. I'm gonna go back in there in a second. I'm teetering on. I thought this was starting with public comment. They had to go do their presentation and do all this stuff here, and it wasn't what I expected it to be. So, from Scotland. Oh, damn, that's a long damn way there. Let me see what we have. Let me jump up a little bit more. It's weird they have a meeting in Arizona of metal detectors. I mean, this is country folk. These people out here live, and they don't go to Walmart, but maybe once every 3 weeks. There's no Walmart like around here. If I look it up, this is a place where you got deep freezers. You know what I mean? What the fuck is going on with this thing? Anyway, what does it say here? Thank you for all you do, brother. I appreciate Theodore there. Back in the 1970s, the government tried to put a barge canal through Florida, and it would have destroyed that part of Florida. Man, if they had a waterway that went across the state, that would be pretty cool, where you could jump over there and take a trip. You can go down to Okeechobee and around and go through these different little waterways up there. It's a fun trip, but it's a long one. Northern Ireland, fair winds. I appreciate it. Like I said, let me check the battery on this. I know it was at 20, but it was, yeah, it's back up to 20 again. So we're teetering right there at the end of the end of the battery there. But if you guys have some questions for me or stuff like that, you can throw them in here. I'm gonna get back to some videos here in a little bit. We got a bunch. I got a bunch from last year, man. I didn't even push anything out. And then basically, I need to get myself editing. That's the hardest part. But we had a hurricane. House flooded. We had all kinds of stuff that was going on. It was a mess. It was a big mess from all the way through those hurricanes and beyond. Tommy Wood, good to see you. Yep. Lenny, he's in here too. I don't know what we're gonna do. I got 38 of you crazy people in here. I'm just waiting. I gotta pee too. I don't know if you guys ever had to pee so bad that you can feel it. Like your kidneys are starting to say, like, bro, I'm gonna quit if you don't let me go pee. So, am I speaking? Hell, there ain't no way I'm speaking in there. Did you see the people inside there? The only thing I'd say if I went in there and I've read another person's letter is like, y'all stay out of everybody's business. Let the goddamn people have their boats and let their time on the water. Just let them have their stuff. Quit trying to regulate everything that you do. You're fun sponges. That's what I would tell them. But that's all I could tell them. I ain't speaking. There's no fucking way there is no way I'm speaking. I'm not going to jump up there and do that. There's a line that is out the door for it. And they don't want, if you jump in front of them, I'm getting my butt whooped. So, God, I gotta pee. There ain't no bathroom. There's no bathroom to go pee in either. I'm gonna have to do like the old Woods thing. You guys are gonna be on this live stream here and being like, well, that's smaller than I thought it would be. Got a car in front of me. You jump up and down, it's on. They got two politicians in there talking. I want to hear what people have to say. I don't want a prepared speech. I just want them to tell them, leave us alone and let us have our boats. Let me see what we have. Burger joint. I should go over to that burger place over there and eat. That's a sure drain plug pulled over here. Yeah, exactly. The drain plug being pulled. But I'm afraid to. There's so many cops around here. It's like they'll see me over in the corner. They got their little flashlights. They'll shine on me. And they'll embarrass me because they'll be like, oh, that's cute. The endangered worm is right. I don't even know where to go. If I go, I'll just go in this Gatorade bottle right here. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Let me get this. Turn the light off. Damn. I'm just kidding. I can hold it. I'm a big boy. I can hold it. You imagine that? I make the news and it's nothing but a guy on live stream going to the bathroom. That would not be good. I think I hear some more speaking. I got the window open, but I keep jumping in front of these people, and I know they're going to get pissed. Because here I am coming in and out and just doing it. Poor seat. I know. This is how small this... Let's see. Expect any verbal conflict from the crowd? Yeah, I expect a lot. That's what... You don't think I came down here for my health. It says up on the sign up here, February events, thrift store is Friday and Saturday, 9 to 1. No dinner, 5 p.m. 22 ST, 20th, 26th, 22 ST. It's supposed to be like 22nd, I think. They have a fish fry from 11 to 2. Oh, Lenny from there. Who wants to see credit card get his shit whipped? I'm not a big dude. I don't fight, man. I carry around the equalizer. That's what I carry around. I bring the equalizer. I ain't gonna sit here and fight anybody. I'm going to see my kids when I get home. I'm not gonna fight fair. I can tell you that. But this is a place. There are more actual Wrangler jeans out here than there is in a Walmart in Alabama. There's so many Wrangler jeans in this place. I know this is where I'm not gonna mess around. I'm gonna get like a grandpappy, grab a switch off the tree whooping from one of these. But they're all good people out here. They're all nice. Yeah, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that there. And thanks for the other one earlier. that you so kindly gave there, and that's they're clapping in here. So I'm gonna go back in there. I got about 28%. Let me get that in. That's my finger. That's it right there. Flicking the thingy. Let's go walk back in there and just see if we can hear something. If there ain't nothing going on, then I'm gonna call it because I got to get home, and it is 6:50, and I gotta drive back home. I gotta make sure I don't hit that thing when I leave here. Oh. Now the president did come in there and say, say opposed and say, not. Don't make a big spectacle out of it. Just tell them that you don't want to. That you don't want to. You're opposed it, and you don't want to have them take over the spring.
I love boating. It's in my blood. I'm also not blind to the harm that boating can cause to sensitive habitats. Spring runs like the Silver Glen are some of the most sensitive and unique habitats in the world. They function as nursery grounds for spawning fish and amphibians. They also provide primary food sources for manatees. Although degradation of our spring runs result from multiple sources, we can't deny that boating is one of the more intensive in terms of turbidity and damage to aquatic plants. The first time I ever snorkeled around the spring run to check out a manatee, I was shocked to see how barren the river bottom was, and this has been going on for many years. I never did see any eelgrass, just algae on top of sand. If the intention is to save Silver Glen, we can start by respecting its natural limitations and work to create alternative mooring facilities in a different area outside the sensitive spring run. We can also create educational campaigns for snorkelers and kayakers about impacts related to trampling. So there are multiple ways that we can still improve the health of the spring run, but I do believe that boating is a huge intensive use that needs to be controlled. My vote is for an SPZ.
Yeah. I understand that tempers run hot on this, right? But let's not boo someone for coming up and expressing their opinion about something that they care about. Listen, I will say this. We don't have to take public comment tonight, y'all. We don't. It's not required. We had a public meeting, and we're not required to take public comment as a result of that public meeting. Please be respectful, all right? That's all we're asking. Come up here, say your piece, let us know how you feel about this. We know it's important to you, but be respectful for others who may feel differently, who also value the Springs, all right? Thank you very much. We really appreciate it.
But you can clap.
Christopher Papiani.
I am 100% against this zone. I do believe that everyone here is overstepping their bounds. The law is not clear. Harm is not clear. Your quantifying of this harm is not clear. And I think in the age of Chevron deference being defeated and ruined, this is going to result in a lot of regulatory and legal expenses for the state that you're causing, because we are going to take it to court.
Tim Miller.
My name is Tim Miller, and I want to thank you for the opportunity to speak with you this evening. This Silver Glen thing it's brand new to me, but I'm very passionate about it. My wife and I went to Holly Bluff Marina a couple months ago, just purchased that marina. I have a house here in Astor. We would go down to the springs. I'd say, oh, these freaking houseboats. You know, where are we gonna go? I never thought in a million years that we would buy a marina that lives by those houseboats being rented. But there's a family around that. So many businesses depend on those houseboats to get up and down that river, from where we're at in the land, all the way down to the springs. We've had the community rally around us, from Matt Moss, David Goddard. I mean, just people coming to left and right tell us how important it is that we get the marina up and going, and then we have the houseboats. We are committed as a family. We're a family-owned business. We're not a corporate entity. We're committed to clean waterways. We're committed to those houseboats running properly, and anything that we need to do to work with you, to work with the community to make sure they're safe, they're clean, and that they don't damage the springs, we're there for it. So thank you for the opportunity. I'm against monumental government control that takes anything away from the people.
Hank Flug or Flug, one of the two.
Say it again.
Hank Flug. Flug.
Hey, I'm a DeLand High graduate. I've been up here forever. I've been to DeLeon Springs, Juniper Springs, Alexander Springs, you name it, I've been to all the springs. If you look at DeLeon Springs, there's a cement wall around the whole springs. How environmentally connected is to that? I'm gonna have a birthday soon. I'm gonna be 80. Thank you, I appreciate it. Can you see me swimming up the run to get to the springs? Can't do it. Let me applaud the commissioner. They all have made great points. I'll pick on the one from Marion County. So Marion County just spent over $2 million to work on Orange Lake to improve the boating and hunting there. Awesome. They expect to have a $2 million annual impact economically to that area. Why in the world would we close Silver Glen and have a X $1 million, X $100,000 of impact when we're trying to build our economy, not ruin it?
Jerry Flug.
I know that.
I don't know how you ended up with that.
What he said.
I'm Jerry Flug, and I'm voting against the spring protection zone. And I think one thing we can all agree on is we love the springs. We love the manatees. We love everything about that. We want to be good stewards of the land and the water. I take my grandkids there every year. They learn about boating, about swimming, about wildlife, and we leave it as beautiful as when we came. So I want to have it for all generations. I want everyone to experience that adventure and that beauty. So we can all agree we love the springs. We just want you to find a way that we can still keep boating in there, and we'll be good stewards. Just tell us what to do. Thank you.
Nadine Caldwell.
Hi, I'm Nadine, and I live here in Astor about 5-6 years, and we moved here because of the St. Johns River and Silver Glen, and we haven't been to too many other springs because Silver Glen is, I can't see anything else being better for us. We do a lot of boating. We're not fishermen, but we do a lot of boating. And yes, we don't go on weekends because we don't like the crowds and show pictures up there, and yes, it can be difficult. But if you go up there during the week, it's quiet. It's peaceful. Quite often, Nolan and I are the only boaters in the Glen. And it's communing with nature. It's a heavenly place that we should all have the privilege to enjoy. I would love to see the Glen survive any damage that your specialists have, engineers have dictated is taking place. But what really bothers me is that there doesn't seem to be a threshold for what damage you're talking about. And somebody else said that. Is it a broken finger or is it an upcoming heart attack? We need to know that. We need to be responsible. We need to know, we need to take care of the Glen because we all want it there for us, for our children. And I haven't heard anybody say that we wouldn't follow the guidelines that would allow us to enjoy the Glen and still protect the Glen at the same time. So it's an overreaction, inappropriate, I think, in our situation, and I am definitely against closing the Glen up to leave the people. Thank you.
No black.
My name is Noel Black. I'm an Astor resident and voter. We've had the great pleasure of going to the Glen. We've taken our grandchildren in there. And I do appreciate it gets insane on weekends, and anything that can be done to regulate that would be definite support of. However, our grandchildren loved it in there. They went to look at nature and to enjoy it. If you put a protection zone, which is really an exclusion zone, there's no more access to it. The idea that you can anchor out in the lake and then somehow swim or float or paddle all the way into the Glen and go out there and back again and dodge summer thunderstorms, you just closed the Glen for everyone, and the kids will not get to enjoy it. Thank you.
Chris Chandler. Chris Chandler. Might be Chanter, but I think it's Chris Chandler.
Oh.
Corey.
I think so.
Okay.
You want one?
I have one.
Corey Pingree. Pingree.
Wait, are you?
Oh, it's a Y. I'm
No,
sorry.
it's-
Corey Pingree.
Maybe I'm
I moved here. We moved here about 4 years ago, and we love the springs. And I was just wondering why.
Well, you guys can hear what's going on in there. They're gonna listen to these people. They got the whole full packed house. There's probably 3 people that are for it and 300 that are against it. So I'm gonna head out of here because I got to go home. You got to hear some of the stuff that's going on in there. It's not gonna get any. It's not gonna get any different than that. So I thank you guys for watching. I'll get some more videos out here to you guys. I appreciate it. And I got to go pee. I'm going to go pee somewhere. That's what I'm going to do. I'll see you guys again soon. We're over here at the Astor disaster. And we'll see you on the next one. Take it easy, y'all.